Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to more Olexa's Ultra Modded Isaac. Today, we have a very, very special run for you. Today, we're going to be checking out Cone. That's right, we're checking out Cone. This is a new character on the Steam Workshop. It is a mod that adds Cone, a playable character who starts with Bunch of Prism and has 1 cone, 1 speed, and 1 damage. It also adds Cone, ... who has -1 cone, 3 and like 5th speed, 2 damage, and question mark starts with question mark. Don't really know what to think about this. This mod was recommended to me by the developer, a Cone-ish one, in my Discord. It's their second mod they've ever made, and they asked if I would play it. I was not planning on playing it until I looked at the mod itself, and then I went, you know what, we're gonna play it. This is my purgatory for the year. I also reached out to BD1P and told him about Cone. He played it and he recommended to me to turn off Intramural from my mod pack, or else this character will just start with Intramural as well. He said it will also start with Gravity Shift. So we're gonna probably have Gravity Shift from the Andromeda mod in here. I don't know why. We're vibing, dude. We're vibing. So let's spin our ultra modded wheel, figure out what our extra challenge is going to be for this run. Like this run needs an extra challenge. Open every alt path door, but don't go down. Okay, we can do that. That's actually kind of janky. That's kind of janky. But we can do it. We can do it. Let's hop in and play as Cone. We may crash. Don't know. We did not crash. Very exciting. We do start with Gravity Shift as our spacebar item. And here we are. We are Cone, and we have a bunch of cones, also known as Angelic Prism. Here's your seed, Z2DD MN3Z. We start with 0.5 damage, but 10 rate of fire. So essentially, like soy milk-esque stats. We're also just crashing immediately upon hitting an enemy. That's a really good start. Okay, I had to start a new run as this son of a gun because for some reason, I don't know if it's Burning Basement, I don't know if it was the specific modded enemy that was in the room, but every time my tears hit that enemy, the game crashes. So we're off to a really good start here with Cone today. Who knows if we're going to make it very far into this episode at all. Finish a room in under 12 seconds to double your rewards, sure. I mean, look, you're just gonna take it, right? You're just gonna take it. Let's visit our curse room. This character, could it be the greatest character of all time? I think the answer to that is yes. I think the potential is there. Could this character also be just a total meme? Yes. Yes, the answer is also yes. Porque no los dos, as the people may say, from time to time. Look, I'm always a fan of supporting small mod developers and also game developers. I love checking out games that are lesser seen. Sometimes you find some diamonds in the rough. Like for instance, we've been playing Forward Escape the Fold on YouTube over the past couple of days. Could legitimately be my game of the year right now. I think that it's an extraordinarily special game, and not a lot of people know about it. So sometimes it's those smaller creators, smaller mods that end up purchasing an item from the shop makes your next non-item purchase free. That's pretty good, dude. But sometimes it's these little mods like our boy Cone that could end up being something extraordinarily special. Or we could find that by the end of this we want to die. Which is, I'm not going to say is more likely, but it's definitely like, is a non-zero chance. We'll word it like that. I'm excited though. I'm excited. I love Angelic Prism. Mask, you only need 2 items for any transformation. Okay. Also, pogging, pogging Cone is something interesting. Sure, we will take the broken mask. And then I will continue on. He has... God, dude, they have the costume for the item still, but he doesn't really have the face required to make it work. It's just a little cursed. It's just a little cursed. I hope you're having a good day today. I am having a day for sure. It's a fine day, to be honest with you. I have a little bit of a story to tell you to start this one today. I'm filling out tax stuff. I said that I've been doing tax stuff recently, and it's a pain in the ass to do it. But I had to print a form out, and I don't own a printer, okay? So my apartment building has a computer and printer that you can use. So I went down to it, and I log into the computer, and I kid you not, dude. So there's only like one login, and it's just for like people living there. So I logged into the resident user, and I go to log on to, Gmail. There's like 50, and I'm not even exaggerating, 50 logged in Gmail accounts sitting on the computer. I'm like, are you serious? So then I'm looking, because I'm a computer security kind of guy. I go to log in, see all these accounts. So I'm kind of like, these people are dumb as hell. Like they're literally just going to get their data stolen. Like they're gonna get hacked to an oblivion. Then so I go and I dig at like the saved fields in Chrome, because like if you've ever used Google Chrome, you know that you can like save passwords and information and stuff in Chrome so that it remembers you. There is, and I'm not even lying, freaking credit card information saved in Chrome on this shared computer that, a lot of people use. And I'm just kind of sitting there like, what the hell, man? This is fricked. So anyway, I printed out my form. I logged out like all the users. I wiped the history on the computer. I did not want to be a part of any crime that ends up occurring as a result of extremely stupid people living in my apartment building. So let this be a lesson to you. I know especially, a lot of you may be in college right now, or in high school, something like that. At times there are shared computers that you do work on to print things, etc., etc. Log yourself out, you little dummies. Like, log yourself out. You need. Oh, what the frick? Okay, we're okay. We're okay. That's definitely a stable looking thing right there. Extremely stable. But log yourself out of the computer, okay? Please. You're going to end up hacked to an oblivion and having credit card data stolen, having personal information stolen, having your email address stolen. You're gonna end up destroyed if you don't pay attention to logging yourself out of a shared computer. It like takes like 2 seconds to log yourself out of a computer. Like, just be at least a little bit intelligent about it. I was kind of shocked and stunned. I know that you're probably not shocked and stunned by that in any way, because people are dumb. But I was like, holy hell, these people are stupid. They are stupid. It makes you, you hear about massive data breaches and stuff on the news, and you're like, wow, how could that ever happen? It's crap like this, which is how that stuff happens, man. Like, it don't take rocket science to figure this stuff out. Like, you gotta not be stupid. And the problem is that people are just stupid. This is how data breaches happen, is people being stupid. From the company I work for, I work the phishing queue, meaning that all phishing emails that come in from employees or from anywhere around the country, those phishing emails go into the company, and then we have people that work on it and make sure that those are legit and things like that. You see some really, really bad attempts at phishing, because like a lot of the time, so not to call out a singular country, cough cough, Russia, but a lot of the times these are coming from Russia. Spawn a consumable surrounded by spikes has a chance to spawn a devil deal item instead. Sure, I'll bite. That's wacky. That's just wacky. I mean, I think this is kind of good. Red hearts have a 25% chance of being converted to black hearts. Yeah, okay. I'll do that too. And then I will leave. This is fine. Let's go down. Let's go down. But I don't know, man. I don't know. It's you see these emails, they are not very good. They're not convincing in any way, shape, or form, right? Because you have to, you're looking at them and it's like, you know, from Amazon, and Amazon, the O in Amazon is a 0 instead. Like, I know that people are falling for it, but it's like, if you just open your freaking eyes, then you would see that it's not Amazon, my guy. Like, it's extremely, extremely bad. So look, this is my computer security lesson for the day. Log out of your emails on public devices. Better yet, just like don't use public devices. People get very happy when they see somewhere with free Wi-Fi. They're like, oh hell yeah, I don't have to use my data. Here's the thing about free Wi-Fi, okay? It's like kind of fricked. Because you can just make things that when you put that connection in and you make a connection to the internet, you can make it download stuff to the person's device. So any person could just set up, wow, incredible, thank you so much. Anybody could just set up the internet to download malware to your device, like right upon you doing the connection to the free internet. And then what are you gonna do then, huh? The answer is you're gonna lose your data because you've already been hacked because you just connected to a free unsecured internet Wi-Fi signal. And this stuff happens a lot. The other thing that gave me an aneurysm recently when it comes to security, during the Super Bowl, there was a commercial that was just a QR code, right? It was just a QR code, and you just scan the QR code on your phone, and then it brought you, I think it was a Coinbase commercial. What would you have done if that company, I'm not saying Coinbase is bad, but like it's also a crypto company, so I'm not saying they're good. What if they put malware on the page that went to? Now, all of a sudden, you have millions and millions of people around the world watching the Super Bowl who just scanned the QR code on their device, got to a site that put malware onto all of their phones. What are you doing, right? And it's so simple. Nobody thinks about it, right? Nobody thinks about it. All the people in America literally sat and scanned it on their phones. I literally watched somebody next to me while I was watching the Super Bowl scan it on their phone and do it, okay? This stuff happens. Like, I know that you think it's one of those things. It's like, you know, getting in a car accident, right? Nobody ever thinks that you're going to get into a car accident until you get into a car accident. You know, nobody thinks, oh, that's not going to happen to me. And then it freaking happens to you. You know, it's the same thing with getting hacked. You're like, oh, I'm never going to get hacked. Just kidding. You're like definitely going to get hacked. Dude, how did I get 95 cents, by the way? I'm just realizing that. But it's so easy to do this stuff. Like, it's so easy to just hack the hell out of somebody and ruin their day. And nobody thinks twice about it. And instead, they go and they leave their passwords sitting saved in Chrome on a public computer. It's just amazing to me. So this is my PSA. Don't do that. And maybe you'll have some success in life. Otherwise, maybe your success in life will actually just be ripped away by somebody who steals your identity and pretends to be you by logging into your Gmail and sending emails on your account. Like, it's just bad, man. It's just bad. Anyway, I have gone off on a rant at the beginning of this episode. I apologize profusely, even though most of you know why you're here, and it's not for the Szechuan sauce at McDonald's. It's for me to ramble about stupid stuff anyway. So it's good. It's very good. I will say I'm probably going to have to pause this video partway through it because I'm recording this over my lunch break, and I definitely do not have time to do a full cone episode where every time I've picked up a damage up so far, it doesn't actually provide me with a damage up. That's been a lot of fun. Oh, never mind. We have 4.5 damage now. Oh, when I picked up experimental treatment, it actually just like completely fricked up our stats. So that's interesting. We no longer have our 10 rate of fire. I don't know how I didn't even notice that. It's probably because there's so much crap on the screen that is hard to see what the hell's going on. But that's good. I mean, that's very good. Now you just give me a couple of tears ups, and this could get really strong on this run. You know, some synergies also could end up being good. We do like this. Apparently, I can't even take those by myself. That's fine. Let's just get the hell out of here. Let's just get the hell out of here. Live a happy life. And life is good. Dude, so I'm going to be real with you. I did a video. I tried to record this character beforehand. It crashed like 100 times. So then I redid my intro. I have had like 3 different wheel spins. Was this one I have to enter all the curse rooms? Because if it is, then I just did it. Happy birthday. If it wasn't, I don't even remember what the hell the other ones are. So I'm just going to enter all the curse rooms as my objective for today. This character is not friendly to the game. Probably because it was like coded by a 13-year-old on a hamster wheel is probably my bet at the current moment in time. Am I having fun with it though? Unfortunately, yes, I am. I'm also going to literally crank cheese grater. I know that you're looking at that going, Tyler, what the hell are you doing? But I kind of love the idea of getting a pretty massive damage up from that. And then I'm gonna go down. Okay, happy days. The happy days are here at last. Shoobity-doo-wop, ba-doobity-doo-bop. Dude, this is actually... Here's the thing, right? Angelic Prism is a good item to begin with because you get a lot of stuff, right? You get a lot of tears, and those tears do a lot of damage when they hit the enemy, right? To have it where every shot that you fire also gives you Angelic Prism, like we'll never miss a shot through Angelic Prism. We're also probably like never gonna miss a shot in general, just because there's so many shots. What do you got? A sack? We got Guppy's Eye now, so sacks are a little bit better. Now, a saxophone, extremely better. I'm a big fan of saxophone in modern music. There's not a lot of bands that do it. You know, like oldies, you got Bruce Springsteen had a sax player, whose name is escaping me at this current time, and one of you will probably tell me who Bruce Springsteen's sax player is/was. What do you got? Stem cells? That's kind of trash, especially when it's a mimic. Okay. But the only band that I can really think that does modern day saxophone that is like an actually popular band is Bleachers. And I think part of that is they're like heavily inspired by Bruce Springsteen. But I love the sound of a saxophone, man. Just somebody playing Careless Whisper in the background of okay, we'll take Spirit Shackles. Do I care? I don't care about anything else here though. I'm good. I'll also just pop the Hermit. Let's move to the other side of the map, get a free shop in real nice and quick, because clearly I'm extremely struggling with my key economy, having 13 keys on this run. We're going to clear every room in the required time to do the time challenge, so we're basically always going to get double rewards, which makes this item kind of broken, if I'm being real with you. Especially later on the run, it's very broken. Good item to start with, for sure. What do you got? Oh, baby, that is hot. Apparently it works for boss fights. I am very surprised. Okay, we go down. So I go down. Shooby-doo-wop-up-pop. Anyway, I hope you're having a good day today, because I really, besides the realization that as reality progresses, we are all extremely screwed as a result of human beings being possibly both the dumbest and smartest creature to ever grace the earth. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It was a nice weekend for me. I actually haven't recorded Isaac in a little bit because we had the one episode that went out that was from our stream, which was fun. If you aren't followed on Twitch, twitch.tv/Olexa stream, link in the description down below. But otherwise, you know, it was a good weekend. Celebrated St. Patrick's Day over the weekend. We talked a little bit about this in the latest Fortnite episode with Orbital, but just about how the U.S. is kind of weird, and we celebrate St. Patrick's Day like it's the most important holiday ever, and it's more or less like we just like drinking, so it's a good excuse to party and drink for a day. But we also make, you know, good Irish food, like corned beef, potato salad, you know, rye bread, pickles. Get all the fixins in that you need to get in. Oh, dude, this silver bar damage is actually like kind of insanely good now. 2 more tears ups. Very good. Our tears are now pretty much max, I'd say. And then I will do this, and I will do this. And the run is in, like, very good shape. Also, somehow the Olexa hood got put onto... Oh, that's because Ceremonial Robes does that. I was like, how the hell did the Olexa hood get onto our boy Cone? But alas... It was Ceremonial Robes, not some weird coding in Cone. Some weird coning. Ayo. Okay, it doesn't work. I agree. You know what? I'll bite. I got 16 keys. Give me something spicy. 2 more keys back. You know what that just earned you? It earned you more keys, my dude. 2 more keys back. You know what that earned you? Earned you more keys, my dude. Soul Hearts? So far, this dude's kind of giving me the bang for my buck right now. I'm happy to feed him and let him live a happy life. Honestly, this is great. Giving me an item, bunch of soul hearts, that's a lot of value. That's a lot of value. I am pleased. But anyway, I went to my parents for St. Patrick's Day and got to hang out with them. Mom made a big meal. And then we played some board games. We played some Binding of Isaac 4 Souls, actually. It was an extraordinarily quick game. 4 Souls is one of those games we also play with 5, sometimes 6, which is a lot more people than you should play 4 Souls with, let me tell you. But the games, the length of them is sometimes a little bit variable, right? Because sometimes it can be a really quick game, sometimes it could be a freakishly long game, and it just seems like the run never ends. And in this case, dice bombs are sick. In this case, it was like the fastest round of 4 souls ever. It was like there were like 4 players with 3 souls, and then 1 was 0, but that was not me. I was one of the ones with a bunch. And it just kind of ended in a fiery wave of passion. There were a lot of strong items, good stuff. If you've never played 4 Souls or even seen 4 Souls, I would recommend checking it out. I actually have a couple videos playing it on the channel with some other YouTube friends. So it's a good time, but you know, it kind of combines the fun nature of board gaming in with... I'll just go in here. That's fine. Nothing really of value in here either. But, you know, combines the fun nature of board gaming with the wacky nature of Isaac to create an interesting roguelike experience as a board game. It's a good time. Okay, we have a whole heck of a lot of health and money, which is nice. It's very nice. I could take that black heart out of the spikes, but I don't really see any reason to do it. I just want to kind of see a wacky synergy show up. You know, it's a wacky run in general. We don't need to deny that in the slightest. Phantom pains, okay. But to get ourselves also, I suppose we might be able... What a weird room. We might be able to slip into boss rush if I can kill Mom here in the next, like, 15 seconds or so. I'm not skipping a Devil Deal to make it to boss rush, but we could theoretically make it work. Okay, very good. No Devil Deal to be had. I will go to the Dark Room today. We actually made it to boss rush. What a miracle. And we're in a position where your boy could do some re-rolling in here. If we could get some D6 bombas. You got any D6 bombas today. That's a reroll of all my stats. And then also a reroll of all my stats. And those stats are very good. Those are actually insane stats. I don't care, though. I don't care. I'm gonna keep the reroll process going. Rerolling all the rocks. Rerolling all the rocks. Come on, just D6 me, man. D8 again. Tears went up, damage went down. Am I actually gonna burn through 16 bombs and not reroll any of this? Wow, dude. This is so sad. This is actually a tragedy. Okay. I'll just take more bombs from you, and then I'll leave. On the bright side, our stats are freaking crazy. These stats are through the roof insane. So that's not too bad. Let's continue on. Let's continue on. Singing that same old song. Yeah, with me, I'm singing. I love the Binding of Isaac. I love cone. Put another cone in cone. What the heck? This is a red poop. How the hell do I kill this guy? I actually don't know how to kill you. Okay. Well, I have no idea what the hell that room was all about. Felt like I could not kill either of the enemies in there. I don't need matchbook. I know you want me to take matchbook because it's an item. What is matchbook doing for our run that we don't already have? The answer is frickin' nothing. Now, do scatter bombs work with dice bombs? Like, am I going to pop? Well, let's test it now. Boom. It appears no. In fact, it genuinely appears as if dice bombs have been completely overwritten here. I'm gonna take multi-dimensional baby though. Oh no, we have conjoined. Okay. Well, I suppose this is the synergy I wanted, which is to fire a lot of shots in a lot of different directions. It is very pretty. Is it a little laggy? Yes, it's a little laggy, but there's a lot of shots, man. Experimental pill as a horse pill. Okay. These go up. Very nice. I think that's Guppy's paw, by the way. That makes it where you can see whether the poker chips give you a stat increase or money increase or money decrease, which is interesting. Mama Gertie, oh boy, dude, the run's gotten strong. Run's gotten strong. Oh my god, come on. 2 matchbook? That ain't helping me. Okay. Empty Vessel's nice. Curse of Blight, plus 3 black hearts, plus 0.5 damage. We will take this. We will take this. It gave us Spirit of the Night. It's the Spirit of the Night. Ba-da-na-na-na-na-na. Ba-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay. We'll also take the spin down. You never know. You never know what it gonna do for us. We gonna go down. Okay. This run is very good. I mean, there's no denying. It's a very, very good run. We wipe everything, but it's also because the character is kind of strong. He kind of strong. You know, he just kind of go cone do what cone do. Now, are we gonna play Tainted Cone? That's a great question. I'm gonna leave that up to the general public, also known as you, whether or not you want me to play as Tainted Cone. I have a feeling Tainted Cone is going to be not much different than regular Cone. But I'm willing to give him a try and see what we get from our boy Tainted Cone. who knows, right? Who genuinely knows? I don't need to die and come back as Lazarus. It was fun checking out the new Lazarus changes. If you missed that video, pretty wacky run with the new Lazarus changes. Doing the whole dying thing. I love it's crazy because we as a society with games have just gotten used to that there will be, you know, patches to the game that completely change the game. Or add just like a frick load of new stuff. To bring up Forward Escape the Fold again, the dev did like a minor patch for some bug fixes and then just added 4 new items to the game. And it's stuff like that where we are in the golden age of gaming where we just expect that from games. You know, when a game adds a new patch, we just kind of shrug it off. In the old days, you would buy a game, that game would never get an update ever again. Like, it just straight up is not possible for a physical game like that to get an update ever again. And then nowadays, you know, the new Isaac update doesn't have more items in it, and everybody's like, ugh. Only a rework to Lazarus? So I shut the frick up. We got amazing stuff. Okay, 8-inch nails is gonna be spicy here. That's also Pandora's box, which I will just take, to be honest. That's also eyes from Enter the Nuclear Throne. That's the word. I didn't want to blow you up, you son of a gun. But I can upgrade Angelic Prism. I just realized that. Okay, well, that's good. That's very good. Let's continue. Let's continue. I feel like this will probably go pretty okay for us. I haven't done the Hush fight in a while, if I'm being honest. So it's nice to crank ya. It's nice to crank ya. Get big cranked. I don't have a lot of HP, so it's also getting a little bit laggy. I mean, that's probably because we're generating like 8,000 shots every second. That could play a small part in the lag, for sure. I'm not gonna speak, you know, too closely to that, but I think it could definitely play a part. We also have empty vessels, so that's why I'm getting hot and bothered inside of these suckers. That's a little baby that has this little Abaddon. I could not figure out what the hell, or little maw, something like that, man. I think it's little Abaddon, but I don't freaking remember. This will not be a problematic fight for me though. I mean, we're already kind of cranking his health away. We also get rid of shots, it appears, which, well, sometimes we do. There's a lot of things that I'm not sure we necessarily understand on this run, but it's just kind of, we just kind of let it happen and then work from there. Is the mystery of Cone the greatest character in the Binding of Isaac's history? Many don't know him, but everybody fears him. Cone will come back to rule all destinies in the future. He was the chosen one. Cone was the one to bring us from the prism of darkness to the prism of light. To the Satan's prism, to the angelic prism. You were supposed to join Isaac, not destroy him. Okay, it's just a poor Star Wars reference, I'm sorry. We are going to die. We're not gonna die. We're not gonna die. I refuse to die. He will die instead. I only have 1.5 hearts. You know what, dude? It happens. It happens. We'll survive. Go down. Life is good. Pop Pandora's box immediately. You're gonna get a devil item. Devil item is Guppy's tail, which puts us at Guppy because of the hard mask that we got earlier on the run. Here is the small problem with that. I have like no health. Or at least very little health. I got like 1.5 hearts right now. It's a little laggy. I will not deny. It's a little laggy. Are you the kind of person that can't deal with a little bit of lag? I got news for you. Don't play modded Isaac, because 95% of the time it's like watching Microsoft PowerPoint on YouTube. It's like playing Microsoft PowerPoint on my computer. Not the best game, by the way, Microsoft PowerPoint. I do remember as a kid, I was a freak as a kid, for one, but I used to make, like, stop motion videos in PowerPoint by setting, I'd basically make like art in Paint. It was mainly of like Mario levels, if I'm being honest with you. I'd make little pixel art Mario characters, and then I would put them into PowerPoint and do like stop motion. They would bounce across the screen through certain Mario levels. But then I remembered, like I learned that you could do the hyperlinks, where like the hyperlinks take you to a different page. So then I was just obsessed with making like Jeopardy boards. I don't know why I got obsessed with doing that. But PowerPoint Jeopardy was a weird part of my life, for sure. Look, you shouldn't be surprised by any of this stuff, because I'm a little freak. We all know that. I'm a little freak. And y'all watch me because I'm a little freak. Okay. On the bright side, we have wiped the floor with every enemy possible. I don't really suspect that we will have any issues doing the dark room here. Like, I think that this is just a wrap. Like, hello, Satan. Nice to see you. I'm gonna pop a bomb down real quick, and then I'm just gonna wipe you anyway, because it isn't even close. And then you're probably also just going to, like, as soon as you spawn, just die. It wasn't as soon as you spawn, but I mean, it's effectively pretty damn close. It's pretty damn close. Okay. Good night, sweet prince. Have fun in cone hell. Okay, take me down to the next floor. We have enough hearts to buy one item, I believe. Yeah. That's good. What one item do I want to take? I'm just gonna take whatever this is. Bile Knight. The sequel to Hollow Knight. Silksong finally came out. You heard it here first. Just kidding. No, it didn't. It'll never come out. I'm genuinely convinced that was an April Fool's joke one year, and Silksong's never coming out. I know that pains a lot of you to hear. I've got insider information because I'm a content creator, and obviously, like, Team Cherry reaches out to me on the daily. It's so funny, dude. So as a creator, you get spam emails all the time, and like potential scam emails all the time. And I got one that was from, quote, Team Cherry, and it was that they had a brilliant new exciting sequel to the hit game Hollow Knight ready for me to play and make content of. I just had to email them back and probably give them like $200 and all this other stuff. But the email, you could tell they like ran it through Google Translate, because it was, again, probably Russia. And the hilarious thing was that the bottom of the email, instead of saying like, you know, take care dash Team Cherry, it just said, that's right, comma, Team Cherry. So I was like, yep, that's how I'm going to sign all my emails from now on. That's right. It was so funny. But it's because, like, Google Translate has no idea how to translate, you know, sincerely into something of value. It just goes for that's right. Dude, there was an item there that looked like it would crash the game. Like, look me deeply in the eye and tell me that whatever this bright light is not going to crash our game. It's a fortune cookie? Are you freaking kidding me? That's not what I thought that was. It looked like it was going to be way more exciting. Split shot will crash the game. This will crash the game. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a lot of shots. That's a lot of shots. Hello, sir? Hello, sir. Oh, God. It's too many shots. It's too many shots, okay? Lil John would be so happy with us. Goodbye, sir. Goodbye, sir. Oh, dude. I mean, this is what it's all about, right? This is what it's all about. If you aren't playing Microsoft PowerPoint Isaac, then what are you doing? I love that it's also like kind of strong, but also not at the same time. Like it just kind of goes. Siren's Call. What the hell is this? I just got Cuba meat. It's too many shots, man. It's too many shots. Thank you. Thank you. Those are both mimics? Why did they lose their stuff? Is that Angry Fly? Who cares? Dad's fishing rod is also not good enough. Okay, just get me the heck out of this before my computer catches on fire. I'm just trying to preserve my CPU from melting. Thank you. And good night to you, my dear friend. The lamb, I'm literally on half a heart. If I die here, this is a brand new low for me. I mean, I literally can't see... I can't see where he would shoot his gun. He doesn't really have a gun, but I don't know where he would shoot. I would love to not do a victory lap. I'd also love to have 2 final chests. You know what? Our Lord and Savior Cone, what a guy. Brilliant character. I'll have it linked in the description down below. Go show the mod dev some love. And maybe in the future he will make some mods that blow us away instead of having a bunch of prism. But it's funny. I mean, it's definitely funny. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.